It's Wednesday. And you know what that means? Wait, is it Wednesday or is it Thursday? Fuck, I don't remember. Either way, it's a good day to be alive, etc., etc. And yes, it's new fucking comic book day, and we got a badass fucking stack. Look at that bitch. Let's dive into it because we got a lot to cover. First up from the House of Ideas, we've got Ultimate Wolverine #3 coming at you. Looks like we're gonna have a showdown between Wolverine and his Russian handlers, I guess is the best word. Who knows there? We've got Ultimate Spider-Man issue 15. Kraven's hunt is over. They know his identity. What's next? Love this book. One of my overall top picks, not on a monthly basis. Like, this fucking storytelling is great. I love it. Also from the House of Ideas, Uncanny X-Men #12. Look at that. Remy LeBeau. Hot off the news that he will be in the new Avengers Doomsday. Striking a pose there. Spoiler alert. Yeah, he's coming back. Channing Tatum's coming back as LeBeau. Le Gambit. We had a sub-story that was building up here where some lizard man was chasing him. Uncanny X-Men is the best out of the From the Ashes X books to date. Great storytelling, great cast, great art. It's peak as it gets for an X book. All the 90s vibes are there. Speaking of 90s vibes, Weapon X-Men. We got Cable, Deadpool, Wolverine, Warpath, and Chamber on a hell of a mission. Also, just kind of 90s nostalgia, but this is leading up to something big, as we were given some clues in Time Slide earlier, Time Shift Time Slide, a few months ago. Wolverine Revenge, #5. I believe this is going to be our last issue of this miniseries. This has been a fun read also. Just goes back to 90s. It's an Elseworld story. Wolverine fucking just ripping heads apart. I love it. Greg Capullo's killing it on the art. Great fucking book. And then Professor X is out on the loose, running amok. So we've got the Omega to X-Man Hunt to see how that storyline's going to wrap up as he's on his way. I don't know why he just fucking stopped there, but he's resurrected Lilandra using the last Krakoan egg. What's that going to entail? What are the ramifications? You know it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a big one. Now, over to DC. We had some big books coming from DC. First and foremost, the one everyone was hyped up about this month, Batman issue 158. We're with the Dan Mora cover. There's a ton of variants out there right now, a ton of them. The only other one I'm looking for, Sean Murphy. If you got a lead, you want to hit it up, let me know, please. That's the one I want. Because I could love Sean Murphy. But yes, Hush 2, I honestly don't really feel a need for a second arc to that storyline, but it is what it is. I'm intrigued to see what they do with it. So #1, that's going to be a hot book, or part 1. Also, Absolute Wonder Woman #6. Look at that Dustin Nguyen cover. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Graham, you know he just went off on our major publishers, off in a very retrospectively necessary way for artists. I've been a fan of this for a long time, but he said what needed to be said, and this cover is just beautiful. Dustin, keep doing what you're doing, my dude. Yes, but anyways, great cover, great storyline. We're gonna pick up after Diana's defeat of our freaking monster. Awesome. Due to the Absolute family, Absolute Martian Manhunter. This is written by Denise Camp with art by Javier Rodriguez. Javier Rodriguez's art is fabulous. Loved him on Zatanna. Loved him on the Marvel History of the Marvel Universe. That, if you haven't checked it out, check it out. His art is beautiful. Really the main reason I picked this up, aside from it being the Absolute line, beautiful artwork. Highly suggest. And you know, I had to grab the blank because I have ideas in my head. They're floating. Batman: The Long Halloween, The Last Halloween. What issue are we on now? 6? I believe we're on 6. Yep, 6 of 10. Look at that beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. I'm loving this ode to Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb's story. This one is directed. It's drawn by Enrico Marini, and the art looks freaking pretty solid. Pretty damn solid art. So far, it's been a fun read. Really ready to see this ends. Justice League Unlimited #5. 5. You got our freaking Legion of Doom there. This has been a lot of fun. This just I'm picking up mainly because it reminds me of watching the Justice League cartoon and Justice League Unlimited. It's got all the same vibes. Great art, of course. I'm thankful I didn't drop it and I picked it up. Again, shout out to my boys over at Holo Justice. Lucky, Logan, thanks for putting me on. Stand Still. Now we're on the Image books. Final issue, number 8. Ready to see how this wraps up. Now, honestly, I haven't read it. I picked it up because of the original artist, Andrew Robinson. Huge fan of his. Due to unforeseen circumstance, he was unable to finish the book, but they got a fill-in artist, and I believe it is Alex Riegel. His art has been fabulous too. I waited until all 8 issues came out before I wanted to dive into it. I love the premise, like a fucking crazy ass Click the movie, Adam Sandler. If you haven't seen it, it's not that bad of a watch. I'm not, anyways, stoked to see how that is. And last but not least, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, number 7. Great art by Jerry Brown. And honestly, great vibes for this book. Great vibes. Great vibes. We've got a couple more issues to go, and then it ends. Let me know what you think of this stack. If you got any recommendations, any critiques on those books, please let me down below. And as always, appreciate you.